So this is my BF-109 and I just finished covering it up with a little bit of monocoat. I'm still finishing it up, but in the photos that you would see before, you can actually see a little bit here. I used masking tape to attach this to here because I couldn't get the super glue, and also when I cut the canopy off to mount it, this whole piece here, this canopy is actually one whole piece that goes from about here all the way to up front here. So in order to attach it, I tried gluing it, I tried everything. The problem is I cut it too short. So now what I did is I actually used masking tape. And you can see the masking tape right here a little bit. And I use masking tape to attach it. Right now I'm actually peeling all the masking tape around the windows off. And I'll just leave the canopy black. I mean, I think it looks cool that way. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I want to try and finish this one so I can get it in the air. This plane I'm sure will fly like a bat out of hell, so. Superman float out. So the plane is covered. I've removed all the tape on it, on the windows. You can see through the plexi now. It's really nice in there. Still some dust trapped inside, but you know what? I don't care. So the plane is almost done. I'll have the tail done probably tomorrow. I'm just too tired right now to finish up. That's where the motor's gonna go. And the electronics, I'll probably put them more up front here. And then the battery will go right over the center of gravity. But it's a pretty light looking plane, and I think I'll be able to get it flying soon. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna put, I'm still gonna kind of like give it little finishing touches here and there to make it look more like a BF-109 than anything. I'll get a nose cone for it. I'll make something out of foam, just to keep it light. But this thing will fly like a bat out of hell. I'm so happy. I'm really happy that I was able to get that problem with the canopy fixed up. There's the tape. And it's actually holding really well, and I'll give it a shot with the heat shrink and it'll fix it right all up. I may actually scuff up the monocoat a little bit, put a nice dull finish to it, give it a little bit more emphasis of being a warbird. But it looks, I think it looks good. What do y'all think? Do me a favor, leave comments in the description down below, and leave the comment below. Give me a rumble if you can, and I'll update you guys more. Talk to you later. Superman Florida out. So, covered the wings. I put in some servos. I'm using the mini 4-gram servos for the wings on this BF-109. There's another one. And next is to hook up the ailerons. I've already checked everything. Everything works. This servo I got out of an airplane. Actually, I got it from my clubhouse. They have an area where, you know, people can put stuff, and, you know, they give it away, and you put some money in a little dish and a little jar, and that's what I did. This servo actually works. So since I just need it for the elevator, I put it smack dab in the middle. Here's my receiver, and the battery will go right here. The battery will go right here. Motor works. So now I just have to finish putting everything on, put the elevator and the rudder on, and soon I'll be ready to go flying. I would really like to get a folding prop, but right now I don't have the funds to do it. So with that one said, we will continue on plugging away. Hey everyone, so I'm working on the Me-109. As you can see here, I've moved the servo for the elevator more forward to the front of the aircraft. I put the battery right here in the center, and it balances out pretty well. So that looks like all that's going to work out pretty well. I'm using a control rod, one of those flexible ones, which I feel is a little bit better than an actual wire rod. Right now I'm attaching the elevator. Once I'm done with that, I'll button up this part of the aircraft. I'll put the bolt here, and then I'll work on finishing up the ailerons. The ailerons will have their own linkage pin here. I'm most likely going to make the linkage pin out of wood or maybe a hard stock plastic, because the linkage rods that I have left, or the control horns, are just too big. They're really large, and I just don't think they'll fit the purpose. So I may make them out of a good size thickness of plywood, or again maybe a hard plastic, which I have plastic, hard stock plastic. But everything's going together well. I had a problem with my bolt. Where the heck did I put it? It's a problem when you're working with a model. I had to buy another bolt. The local hardware store in the area had them, and I'm able to now bolt the wing on. It had threaded through, so now all that is working. But as you can see, the plane's coming together really well, and I just need to put the tail on, which I do have the wooden tail for it. It's somewhere around here. Here's the tail. So the tail is going to be glued on. It's not going to be linked to anything. So I'll make the hole around it rounder, and it'll be all set to go.